Alright, what's going on? This is going to be a long video showing you guys how to install LSPDFR, add-on cars, replacement cars, plugins, realistic gun sounds, everything. So it's going to be cut up in parts. There'll be timestamps in the description along with all the links you will need. And yeah, enjoy. Peace. Alright, I'm going to be showing you guys how to locate your GTA 5 main directory, and in the next part I'm going to be showing you guys what a save is on GTA 5 so you could install mods, because if you're on a cutscene or if you're in a story mission, it won't allow you to put mods into your game, or it might, but it might be like corrupted or something like that. So you want to make sure you're on a good save. But here's how you find your GTA 5 directory in Steam. If you have Epic Games or something like that, just leave a comment and I'll help you. You want to right click on GTA 5, manage, browse local files, and here's your GTA 5 main directory. Alright, you'll need WinRAR or 7-zip to extract files. If you have Windows 11, I think you automatically have a file extractor. But anyways, I like WinRAR better because they automatically extract files for you. So you just open them. So what you'll do is when you download a file, it will look something like this. Downloads. You'll right click and extract to, and the files in here, you could do whatever with them and it won't change. You can move them to your desktop and it just makes a copy of them. But when you move the folder of them, it will move items out of the file. So that's what extracting a file does. It allows you to modify items inside a file without the file being compressed. Alright, and once you're loaded in, you could see that I spawned in at Franklin's house and I'm able to go anywhere in the world and do whatever I want. So you want to make sure you're not in like a mission or a cutscene where you can't save and do whatever you want. You want to make sure you're at a good saving point and you can do whatever you want. Alright, so the next step is going to be, we're going to be installing OpenIV, so the link will be in the description. Click download, and I'll click download. Look at this file. And we're going to open it up. Click English. Accept the terms. And create a desktop icon. Yes. Wait for that to load. And now it has successfully installed. So we can open up our OpenIV. And what this will do is allow us to mod our game and put in a mods folder. So we're going to need to choose our Grand Theft Auto folder. And mine's already here. It's already chosen, but if you don't know where your folder is for GTA 5, you just go to Steam, Manage, and Browse Local Files, and it's going to be right here. So you could just match it up. You can see they're the same. So we're good to go there. Select folder, continue. Don't forget to back up your original files before editing. If there's anything wrong with the files we're putting into our game, then you want to have the original files so you could just swap them out if there's any problems with them. So after that, we're going to let this load up. And then once we're in, we're going to go to edit mode. Yes. And we're going to get a pop-up for ASI manager. We're going to want to click that. And we're going to want to make sure all these are green. Click yes. Make sure the top one is checked. And click install. So what that did is it gave us a mods folder in our GTA 5 main directory, and now we can install mods and add-ons. Alright, so the next step we're going to be doing is installing Natural Vision Evolved for single player. We're going to drag these two files onto our desktop, the .oiv files. Once that's done, We're going to open up our OpenIV, go to Windows, make sure edit mode's on, and then we're going to go to Tools and Package Installer. Right here, excuse me one sec, right here is where you can install all .oiv files, so we put those on our desktop. So we're going to be installing part 1 of a Natural Vision Evolve installer, and we're going to go install to mods, install, wait for that to be done. Once that's done, we're going to install the second package installer. So we're going to go to package installer, and we're going to go to the Natural Vision installer part 2. Install, install to mods, install. Once that's done, we could exit out of everything, and we're going to open up the NVE folder again, and we're going to open up our GTA 5 main directory, and we're going to go to EMB required, and we're going to do the recommended. We're going to drag and drop, replace, and we are good to go. Alright, so the next step is we're going to be doing ScriptHookV. So NVE, we could access the menu that it has for their weather. So we're going to go to ScriptHookV, download, and download. You'll get this file. You want to open up your GTA 5 main directory by going to Steam or whatever it's at. Manage, browse local files, and then open up that folder we just downloaded. And you're gonna need these, the ScriptHookV.ll, and you'll need dinput 8. And that's all for ScriptHook. Alright, once we're loaded in, you could hit Control H for the weather menu, and you'll need to use your mouse to click whatever you want to change the weather to.
Come on, move!
And then you hit Control H to exit out, and to open up the EMB series, you'll do Shift Enter. You could set your FPS limit, enable FPS limit, VSync, a bunch of settings in here. And then we're going to need to go to our settings for NVE graphics. Make sure you're on DirectX 11. Your shader quality is very high, and your post effects and your particle qualities are very high, are ultra, and you're good to go for the NVE part. Alright, now we're going to install some add-ons for NVE. So we're going to open up the NVE single player package and go to optional add-ons. I'm going to delete the other OIVs we dragged on our desktop, and the ones I like to install are let's see, high quality reflections. That's if you have a good PC. Darker nights. Extra vegetation. And parallax road. Replace. Let me see if there's any other extra vegetation. You can do white streetlights, but they're kind of finicky, so some streetlights are orange and some are not. And we'll do performance boost, because why not? Alright, so to install those, we're going to open up our OpenIV, Windows, edit mode on, and then go to Tools, Package Installer, and we're going to start with the Darker Nights install. install, to mods, install. Shouldn't take that long. Once that's done, we can go back to tools, package installer, extra vegetation. I recommend you test out your game after each installation, but since I have installed these before, I know they'll run right. Once that's done, go to tools, package installer, high quality reflections. Install to game, confirm. And you can go back to the package installer right here, open it up again, and it says, please note high quality reflections will have a noticeable impact on performance, so if you have a bad or shitty PC, don't install this, and you'll need your reflection quality on ultra for this to work properly. So we still have one more left, I think. Two more. It's going to be Parallax Road. Install, mods, install, close, tools, package installer. I recently click the ASI manager, and we'll do the performance boost. Install, mods, install. Once that's done, we'll see you guys in game, so you could tell if you guys want to install these or if you want to skip over these. Alright, once you're in after installing the add-ons, we're going to go to our settings real quick. If you installed the reflection quality add-on, you want to go to your graphics and go down to reflection quality and make sure this is on ultra, and you're good to go. So you can see that the roads are different already by just first spawn are different. We installed extra vegetation, darker nights. I'm not going to be able to show you darker nights because I don't have a trainer installed yet, but when I do I will. So let me show you the extra vegetation real quick. Alright, so here's some of the vegetation right here. This is all going to be extra stuff that he added on. And then I'm going to drive to a different spot and show you some more. So here's more of the extra vegetation right here. There's a bunch of it right here. It's all around the map too, so I'm just showing you some spots where it looks really nice. Like the mountains are just covered in it. Holy crap, I'm killing animals. What the fuck was that?
Fuck you!
Right here's another spot where there's a shit ton of it. Alright, so now we're going to be installing custom Gameconfig for the Los Santos Drug War update. Every time this gets updated, it's the same way you install. So you're just going to go to the zip, download that, go to heap adjuster, download that, and go to pack file limit adjuster and download that. Once those are all downloaded, we're going to open up our downloads, and we're going to open up our GTA 5 main directory. And we're going to go into the pack file limit adjuster. drag the ASI file and the configuration settings file, and that's all we need with pack file limit adjuster. And then we'll go to heap adjuster, drag these two files into your GTA 5 main directory, and that's all good for those two files. Now we'll need the Gameconfig. Open that up and go to versions, latest, and here's the file we're going to need. So we're going to open up OpenIV, Windows, edit mode on, yes, tools. Actually, wait, no, we don't go tools, we go update RPF, showing mods, common, data, and then we're going to drag this game config right over, should be somewhere here, right here. See, it says compressed encrypted. When we drag it over, it's going to go to a compressed file. See, it turned to compressed. That means we installed it correctly, and you're good to go. I'll launch the game and spawn in a add-on vehicle. Alright, once we're in, we're just going to spawn in a couple cars. You can see that the game's not crashing, so clearly we did the add-on vehicles right. I mean, it's going to crash at one point because I'm going to spawn in 20,000 cars. You can't do this without custom game config.
Hey, dude! Get that!
So yeah, that's how you know if it works. You just go in and spawn in some cars. Specifically a shit ton, so your game doesn't crash. And yeah. Alright, so now we're going to be installing Simple Trainer for Grand Theft Auto. This is my favorite menu for GTA 5. Just click download, it's super easy. Open up your GTA 5 main directory. Of course, this is not the actual one. So I'm going to need a Grand Theft Auto, manage, browse local file. And then we just need to open up that file we downloaded. And we'll go into Trainer and drag these two files right here. And you are good to go. And I'll show you guys what it looks like in game. Alright, once you're in game, all you need to do is click F3 or FN F3 if you have a 60% keyboard and don't have F3. And there you guys go. There's your menu. Options. Here are all the different options, vehicle options.
Cab, hey!
I'll show you darker nights real quick. So it's like pitch black. Just wait till you get out of the city. It's 10 times worse or better. I like it, whatever you like. You can change the weather. You could force it to snow.
I hear ya.
So if you do enable, disable snow, snow will be on the ground. And clouds menu, change the different type of clouds. So we'll go back to clear, time, noon, then we'll go back to weather, clouds. I've never messed with this setting. Puffs, rain, shower.
I'm keeping you in my prayers.
Yo, I got you.
Or you can do no clouds. Yeah, that's the whole menu, and we'll be on the next part. Alright, so now we're going to be installing LSPDFR. I'll put the link in the description. We're going to click download this file, scroll all the way down to agree and download, and we're going to do the setup.exe. Wait for that to download real quick. You get the message, it's a harmful file, just click keep. And we're good to go. So once you have that downloaded, we're going to open it up. Yes. Wait for that to unpack. Okay. Next. I agree. Next. Make sure this is installed to your GTA 5 directory. Install. Finish. Next. Show license. Accept. Do it for me. And we're good to go. So we are going to go to our GTA 5 main directory, and we're going to launch a Rage plugin. It's going to do the first time in this initialization. And then we're going to go to advanced settings, and we're going to untick disable custom loading screen. And we're going to launch our game. Save and launch. Once you're loaded in, I already went to the PD, but you could do go, click F4, go, and you'll get a pop-up for go to PD. Click tab, it'll automatically fill that spot, and you could click enter. Click escape. F4 if it brings you in the air, and just do go to PD again. And escape. Once you're there, when it's your first time, you're gonna walk in here, and you're gonna choose your character or create your character. And to use that character, you're just gonna click use character, and you're gonna get this menu right here. Police locker, you could change your outfit, and police garage. You could pick your vehicle. And yeah, I'll show you the plugins that come with LSPDFR. So you get 3 callouts: hold up, pursuit, and arrest warrant. Those are the basic callouts that come with LSPDFR, and we'll be on to the next part. Alright, so now I'm going to be showing you guys how to install ELS Emergency Lighting System. I'll put a link to it. You're going to click download, agree and download. Download the 1.05 RAR. Wait for that to download. Once that's done, we're going to open up our GTA 5 main directory and open up that file we just downloaded. ELS, installation files, Grand Theft Auto. Drag all these files into your GTA 5 main directory, and you're good to go for ELS. Alright, so we just installed ELS. Now we're going to install a add-on pack and a replacement pack. So I'm going to put this pack in the description. It's going to be the LSPD pack by Ranger Z. It's going to be a replacement pack, so download that file. Wait for that to download. And then we'll go back to the Code 3 pack by Ripple. Download that file. And we're going to do the add-on file. Download. And wait for those 2 files to download. And we'll see you when those are downloaded. Once that's done, you're going to close out of everything, and we're going to open up our LSPD pack. we're going to open up the README real quick. I forgot the README is actually right here. So if you look at the README, every single time it's going to have the installation pack. Sometimes it does, but not every single time. I just said every single time, but sometimes it does. So if you look right here, we're going to need to install it at patch date 14. And there's no additional files we need for the meta or vehicle handling. So we're going to open up our OpenIV. Windows. Edit mode, yes, and then said patch date 14. So we're gonna go to update x64 DLC packs. Go down to patch date 14, DLC RPF, copy to mods, x64 levels, GTA 5, vehicle RPF, and then we're gonna open up our models. 2014 Charger, drag and drop. 2016, drag and drop. 2018, drag and drop. And 2016, drag and drop. And we're good for OpenIV for there. We're going to open up our GTA 5. And we're going to open up our ELS file. So we're going to go into ELS pack default. ELS. We're going to delete the police XML. And we're going to install the XMLs we downloaded. And that's how you install a replacement pack. So for the add-on pack, what we're going to do is we're going to open it up. We're going to open up the README. And you're going to copy this line right here. Copy it without the quotations. And what we're going to do now is go to OpenIV. Windows. Edit mode on. Yes. Mods. Update. x64. DLC packs. And we're going to drag the code 3 pack into our DLC packs. And then we're going to go back to GTA 5, update RPF, showing mods, common, data. Go down to the DLC list.xml. You're going to left click and then right click edit. Scroll all the way down. And then you're going to click enter. Control V. That's going to paste the line of code we just copied from the README. And then we're good to install the ELS files. So we're going to open up our GTA 5 main directory, ELS, pack default. And whenever you install add-ons or replacement files, you have to make sure the XMLs don't match each other. So we're good here. These don't match. And we're going to launch our game and make sure everything works. Alright, once you're in, we're going to spawn the replacement vehicles first. So we're going to go to our trainer. And we're going to go, all the replacements are going to be in emergency. So the replacements we installed are going to be police, police 2, police 3, and police 4. So those are all our replacement cars. And then we can try the ELS real quick. You can see the ELS works perfect. And then we are going to install, we're going to spawn in the add-on cars. So you can see they're all right here. One. Let's go to open area.
This don't make no fucking sense.
2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And ELS works. So that's how you guys install add-ons and replacement vehicles into the GTA. Alright, now I'm going to be showing you guys how to uninstall vehicles from your GTA 5. So if you don't want to have those police vehicles in your GTA 5, here's what you're going to do. It's really easy. You just go to Windows, turn edit mode on, and mods update x64 DLC packs. The replacement pack we put in was patch date 14, so you just delete the patch date 14, and the add-on pack we put in was code 3, so you just delete code 3. And since we installed the add-on, we'll need to go to GTA 5 update RPF, showing mods, common, data, go down to our DLC list.xml, right click edit, and then we go down to the code 3 pack and just delete it until the path is lined up with the NVE roads or whatever you have installed. It should be like patch date 28 or something like that. And then you click save, go to your GTA 5 main directory, ELS, pack default, and delete all these, and you're good to go. So now you have no replacement vehicles or add-on vehicles installed to your game. Alright, so now we're going to be installing EUP menu, emergency uniform pack serve and rescue, and emergency uniform pack law and order. The law and order pack is everything police, and emergency uniform pack is everything like military, fire, everything like that, paramedics. So we're just going to install all of it. You're going to download this file, agree and download. Let me see if it pops up with a different... No, it doesn't. So you'll just get this file when you download it. I already have it downloaded. And then when you go to download these files, you want to download the OIV files. Same with the law and order. Download the OIV files. I already have them downloaded right here. And once you have those downloaded, we are going to open up the EUP menu we just downloaded, and we're going to open up our GTA 5 main directory, files, plugins. So you'll also need Rage Native, which I'll put in the description as well. So Rage Native right here. Download the zip, and you're good to go. So we'll close out of that first, open up our downloads, and we'll install Rage Native first. So we just need the bottom 2 files, and we're good with Rage Native. And we'll go to EUP menu, files, and just drag the plugins folder into your GTA 5 main directory. Once that's done, exit out of it, and we are going to exit out of our GTA 5 main directory, and we're going to go into our downloads and drag the .oiv files onto our desktop. Open up OpenIV, Windows, edit mode on, tools, package installer, and install the EUP LO, that is the law and order. Install to mods, install. Once that's done, we're going to install the serve and rescue right there, SR. Install to mods, install. And once that's done, we actually need to launch our Rage hook real quick and change a setting inside of it. So we'll go to GTA 5 main directory, open our Rage, and we're going to click the settings icon real quick. Settings. And then we're going to go to plugins, and we're going to tick EUP menu, save and launch. And then I'm gonna exit out because I have to launch mine with NVE. Okay, and actually you could actually click F11 and EUP menu will load up, and you could create your own character with this. And you could save wardrobes. Here's all the installed things, so you can go through them, pick your poison. You got medical services, private security, lifeguard, you got everything. So yeah, that's how you guys install EUP menu. Alright, now I'm going to be showing you guys how to install RADIANCE V to make your police lights brighter. So we're going to click download this file. Do the top one, the 2.1 version. Wait for that to download real quick. Once that's done downloading, we're going to open that file up. What are the settings optional? No, we don't need the settings optional. We're going to go to the OIV installers. And we're going to take a look at these real quick. So RADIANCE V Install Replace Bright. RADIANCE V Install. Come on. Really? Install Replace Normal Light. Or Add Bright Light. Add normal light. We are gonna do install add bright light. So we're gonna drag that one onto our desktop. Exit out of everything. Open OpenIV. Windows. Edit mode on. Yes. Tools. Package installer. And then RADIANCE V Install Add Bright Light. Install, mods, install. Close out of that and launch your GTA 5. Once you're loaded in, there's nothing you need to do for this to work. You just spawn in your vehicle. So I have a added vehicle. Wow, that is bright.
Hey, yo,
So
Franklin, what it do,
I think there's a
family?
way to fix that, but I don't really care. Go to vehicle added. You can see they're 10 times brighter. If you really don't like the excessive brightness, look up a video on how to fix that. It's really simple. But I just don't want to do it because I don't really care for it. Because you don't really see it a lot. It doesn't really affect the game that much. Just with the taxi cabs. And yeah, that's how to make your lights 10 times brighter. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to change your LSPDFR keys so they don't overlap with Stop the Ped and Ultimate Backup. You're going to go to LSPDFR in your Grand Theft Auto folder and go to Keys and left click, right click, and then you'll see the little tab. You'll want to hit Edit. It'll bring up this window. You'll need Notepad Plus. Pursuit menu, that's good. D-pad down. I like changing that to none. Right thumb, none. D-pad right, toggle duty. That's when you go on to the station. You want to have that. Perform arrest. You want to have that. Frisk doesn't really matter. Stop the ped. We want to disable that since we installed stop the ped. None. Chase abort. None. Accept callout. We want that. We want that. We want that. traffic interact. We want to disable that since we can interact through stop the ped. What else? Computer queue modifier, right thumb, none. Because when you hit your right thumb, you can zoom in with your gun. So I like having the right thumb on none if you use controller. And yeah, that's all the keys I like to use for LSPDFR. Alright, so now we're going to be installing plugins. We're going to start with Stop the Ped. So we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. And a lot of other plugins require Stop the Ped. You also need Rage Native UI too. But we just installed the Rage Native UI right here. When you download it, you'll get a folder that looks like this. You just open it up and install these two files. But for the bejoijo plugin, we're going to open up our GTA 5 main directory. And we're going to open up the Stop the Ped. And we're going to drag that plugins folder into our GTA 5 main directory. And then we're going to go into that plugins folder, LSPDFR. And then right here is where you can configure the settings. When you see the configure settings file or the gear icon, you get a right click edit. And then I like the keys as is, but since I play a controller, I actually like this to be left instead of right. So I'm going to change that. And I'm going to save. So if you guys want to change any of the keys, just change it to a capital letter and click File, Save, and you'll see when you do make an edit, it changes up here, and then when you save it, here I'll put the T and do save. It turns to like a full sentence without anything there, and that's how you know it's saved. Alright, so now we're going to be installing Ultimate Backup. Just go all the way down, click the little arrow, and we're good to go. We're going to open up our GTA 5 main directory and our downloads, Ultimate Backup. We just installed Rage Native, so we don't need that. And we're just going to drag the plugins folder, replace, go into plugins, LSPDFR, and then when you see the gear icon, you could edit. Just open Skype on accident. We're going to change the menu key to O. That's what I like using. Everything has to be capital. And yeah, that's good for Ultimate Backup. Alright, now we're going to be installing, let's see, CompuLite here. Just go all the way down to the bottom, click the little arrow, and we're good to go. We're going to open up our GTA 5 main directory and our downloads, CompuLite, and just drag the plugins. And we're going to go into plugins, LSPDFR, CompuLite, right click, edit, CompuLite key. I like to have this on L. And boom, 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 give citation. That's all good. So we'll see you in the next part. Alright, now we're going to be installing Speed Radar Lite. So we're just going to go all the way down, click the little arrow, and we'll have the download file. We're going to open up our GTA 5 main directory and our downloads. We're going to go to downloads, Speed Radar Lite, and we're going to drag the plugins folder into our GTA 5 main directory, open plugins, LSPDFR, and go into Speed Radar Lite, right click, edit, and we're going to change the increase threshold to capital Z and the decrease threshold to capital X. And that's it for that. Your key to toggle it is you're going to have to hold left control I at the same time. And if you want to change the position of the radar, you're going to hit home. The next installation is going to be simple callouts. Click simple callouts, go all the way down to the bottom, click the little arrow, and we're going to exit out of that. Open our GTA 5 main directory, our downloads, simple callouts, drag the LSPDFR and plugins into your GTA 5 main directory, and that's all you need to do for the plugins for LSPDFR simple callouts. And the last one for bejoijo callouts is we're going to do the attempted crime callouts. So we're going to go all the way down, click the little arrow, and we're good for that. Open up our GTA 5 main directory, our downloads, and we're going to go to attempted crime, drag the LSPDFR and plugins, and that's all you need to do for the attempted crime. Alright, once you're loaded in after installing all bejoijo's callouts and plugins, we are going to do force duty. And you'll see everything load up. And so you know it installed correctly. And let me click O, G. Let me go into a car. Grab a car real quick. Click Control I, Control Z, and Control X. Control Z to raise the speed limit, and Control X to lower it. And then if you click Home,
Citizens reporting a person with a firearm in Strawberry.
you click Home, it changes the view. I can't find the home key. But if you click Home, it changes the view of speed radar. And we're going to hold L. And here's our computer light. So yeah, there's everything that we just installed. Alright, now we're going to be installing realistic weapon sounds. Click download, and you'll get a little file that looks like this. You want to open up your, you don't need GTA 5 actually, your main directory. You're going to want to open up that file we just downloaded. And we are going to do standard full. Drag that to your desktop. Open OpenIV Windows. And since this is a .oiv file, remember we could do install it through package installer. So we're going to go tools, package installer, and we're going to find the R5, RS, whatever. Install that, install, mods, install. Wait for that to be done, and once that's done, you're good to launch your game, and I'll do a little preview on what it sounds like. Alright, once you're loaded in, you don't need to do anything for the gun sounds, you just need to start shooting.
Oh shit!
And you can see they're different. Alright, now we're going to be installing ultimate questions for Stop the Ped. Once again, the plugins we're going to be installing now are going to be optional, so if you do not want to install these plugins, then you don't need to, but these just make the game feel more realistic and more immersive. So we're going to click download this file. You'll need Stop the Ped for this to work too, and we are going to download, let me see real quick, we're going to download the top file. Wait for that to download real quick. Once that's done, we're going to open up our Grand Theft Auto main directory. And we're going to open up that file we just downloaded. Go to our downloads. It's going to be u.q. Open that up. Open the uq. And we're going to drag the plugins folder into our GTA 5 main directory. Click replace files in destination, and let's see if we could edit anything in there. We go plugins, LSPDFR, and attempted crime. What was it again? No. So we can't edit anything, so we'll see you in game to see what this looks like. Alright, once you're loaded in, you're just gonna go into any, or go up to any civilian and stop them using Stop the Ped. And you can question them, and you'll have a bunch of more added on questions right here. And there you guys go. Alright, now we're going to be installing realistic usable charges for CompuLite. And I click download this file. Wait for it to download. And once it's done downloading, you're going to open that file up, open your GTA 5 main directory, and once you have those both opened up, we're going to go to plugins, LSPDFR, CompuLite, and we're going to drag these two citations and charges into our CompuLite, and boom, we're good to go, and we'll see you in game. Alright, once you're in, you just need to stop somebody. We will, let's see, ask for ID.
Kiflum, citizen. Thanks.
And then we'll go into our car, open up our computer, Ped records, create citation, and you have all these extra citations that you can choose from. And yeah, that's how you install the extra citations. Alright, we're going to be installing Rage Ragdoll. I find this to be a better ragdoll than the other one I did on my channel. So once you have this downloaded, it's going to look something like this. Open that file up and drag these two files on your desktop. I already have them there, so it's going to say, do you want to replace? I'm going to say yes. And open up OpenIV. Go to Windows. Edit mode on. Yes. And then for those two files right here, Rage and Weapons Physics, you're going to want to go to your Tools, Package Installer, and install those. So install these two. Open, install the mods, and confirm install. I already have it installed, so I'm not going to be installing it. The video just got corrupted, so I'm re-recording it. And once you have those both installed, you're good to launch your game, and the ragdoll will automatically work. Alright, so now we're going to be installing improvements to Gore. Here's what it looks like real quick, and we're going to go and download this file. Once that's done, we're going to open it up. Downloads, improvements to Gore, and the uninstaller is right here. It's an OIV, so the same way we install it is the same way you uninstall it. Improvements in Gore, we'll drag that to our desktop. Beta features, blood spilling, we'll actually do that too, because why not? If you don't want the beta features, you don't need to install the blood spilling, because it might have bugs, because it is in beta. So we'll open OpenIV, turn edit mode on, yes, tools, and then we're going to look for these two files when we open package installer. So we're going to do beta feature, blood spilling, install, mods, install. Says optional spilling effect may cause very red pools of blood. So once that's done, we're going to close that, go to tools, package installer, install the improvements in Gore.oiv. You could read what it does right here. Click install, mods, install. And we will see you in game to show you the ragdoll and the improvements in Gore. Alright, once you're loaded in, all you really need to do is start shooting for this to work. So we're going to test it out. The ragdoll real quick.
Ground now.
Turn it down. Yeah, the ragdoll. See the extra blow. Oh my god. Still leaking. It's crazy. I've never seen that. Why am I so intrigued? Damn. That's pretty crazy. Alright, so we're going to be installing Max Payne Glock. This will replace the original pistol. Click download and you'll get a file that looks like this. Open it up and you'll get an OIV. Open up the README. He says right here he always recommends utilizing the mods folder so you don't override base files. That means you don't want to override game files with the ones we're adding in, or have too many files and cause game crashes and you don't know which ones. You just want to have a clean mods folder. So we're going to drag the Glock.oiv to our desktop. Open up OpenIV, Windows, edit mode on, yes, tools, package installer, and then Glock.oiv, open, install the mods, install. And once that's done, we're going to open it up and see what it looks like in game. Alright, once you're loaded in, all you need to do is take out your pistol, and you can see that it's replaced by the Glock. Looks really nice. And yeah, that's how you guys install the Glock. Alright, so now we're going to be installing Baker X Gudie's Sirens. All the installations for Baker X Gudie Sirens are the same. So they're really easy and simple, that's why I like them. And if you want to preview them, usually it's a Twitch clip or a YouTube clip. Here's what they sound like real quick.
Professor, someone.
Go check that out. I'll leave a link to his YouTube in the description as well. So we're going to click download this file. Wait for that to download. This big sucker needs to download. Come on there, big sucker. Just download. And we have like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.5, 1 3/4, and it's done. So once that's done, we're gonna open it up. So it looks something like this. Open that bad boy up. And we are going to, what is this? 5M LSPDFR, no, we don't want that. We are going to open up our OpenIV. Windows. Edit mode on. And then we're going to go to X64, Audio, SFX, and Residence.rpf. Showing mods. Go down to the vehicles. .awc, right click, extract to open. Make sure it's at your desktop. I don't want this in my OneDrive. And wait for it to extract. You should get a folder that looks like that and a vehicle .ioc. It's not showing up for some reason because it's bugged. But what you want to do is delete the vehicle IOC that pops up and replace it with this one. But since mine's not there, I don't need to delete it. So what you want to do is go into the vehicles folder. Don't copy the desktop.ini. You want to copy all the other ones and just drag and drop. It's going to take a little. It's going to say, do you want to replace? I'm going to say yes. And then exit out of those and go back up to their downloads and get that OAC file. You see it says, do you want to drag it or do you want to replace it, because it's already on my desktop but it's not showing up. So I'm going to say yes. Now it shows up. And then we're going to go back into OpenIV and we're going to do, where's it at? New, and then import open formats, and then we're gonna click that vehicles.oac file. Okay, and boom, we'll see you in game. Alright, once you're loaded in, I have some police cars already added in, so I'm just gonna spawn those in real quick, and you can see that the Siren's already here. Alright, so the last installation we're going to be doing is realistic driving. You're going to click download. Wait for the download and you'll get a file that looks like this. Open it up. Open the installer. Read these. The 1.43 and higher. Real top speed. Scale top speed. We're gonna do real top speed and increased vehicle deformation. Drag that onto your desktop since it's a .oiv file, and open up OpenIV. Windows. Edit mode on. Yes. Tools. Package installer. And look for realistic driving. Read this before you install. And this will only affect the replacement vehicles in your game. So all the vehicles that come with GTA 5, it will make the top speed and the vehicle deformation happen to those vehicles, not add-on vehicles in your game. So I'll show you what the deformation and the top speed looks like. Alright, once we're loaded in, we're just gonna steal.
Come on, fam. This a neighborhood ride.
Come on, Frankie. Frankie.
I ain't with that shit, fam.
So we're gonna steal this vehicle.
Oh, fuck! Hey, come on, move,
We're
fuck
gonna
over.
crash this thing.
Punk
Crash.
motherfuckers. What the fuck?
Go to the handle inside of the thing. Real realistic. I can't describe it. You just need to feel it. But I'll show you. I'll take a turn at max speed.
Man, you got off lucky, homie.
Alright, here we go. Right here.
This don't make no fucking sense.
Vehicle damage. See, this fuck lost the tire. Alright. Thanks for watching this vid. Usually don't say that, but